Hi everyone, Amy here with amyswares, and today I'm going to make a quick Hallelujah Easter card. Now this is a brand new stencil. This is from the March release at A Colorful Life Designs. It's called Hallelujah, and it is so unique. I've never seen anything like it. You can see you have a top and a bottom part, and I'm going to show you how I used it today to make this card that you see here. So this was really quick and easy. It just took a little bit of thought on how to best use both layers of the stencil, and this was how I thought I wanted to do it. So I'm basically just using the bottom stencil here and confusing myself for a moment. I'm using the bottom stencil here to gauge where I want that hill to be, and then I'm going to put the top portion nestled into it, and I'm going to use just that top portion to start. So I'm going to hold that in place and then remove the bottom layer and show you what I'm thinking. So you could absolutely use the bottom portion and leave the crosses on the hill white, but I wanted them to be brown. So I decided to use this top layer, and I hope it'll make sense more as you watch it than me trying to describe it, because it can be a little bit tricky when you're dealing with positive and negative space. But I just want to make sure there's no little ink going where I don't want it off the very edge of that, and I want these crosses to be brown. So after I, dunk into my filming arm and knock it all over the place, I put down a little piece of mint tape right underneath the crosses and then just do some very simple ink blending with brown. Now I'm going to cover that, and then I'm going to do just a light green with residual ink on the hill. So again, I'm using the top part of the stencil and then ink blending downward for a lighter green on the hill, and both the brown and the green are just residual ink that's left over on my Rabbit Hole Designs blending brushes. So now I'm going to come in with the second one, and I'm going to line it up where I stopped or started the ink blending from the top, and then I'm going to nestle this one in as well because I don't want to get ink on the sky portion. So now I'm using both parts of the stencil, and I am going to grab one of my ink pads from Catherine Pooler, I think, at this point, which I don't know what color I use off the top of my head. I'll try and remember and link it below. But I have my little Altenew blending brushes because I want really concentrated color. And I'm going to ink blend in the Hallelujah. Oh, it was spruce, I think, is the color. That was definitely the bottom color. It may have been sage and spruce were the two, and then just residual green for the hill. So now I've got basically everything done, but I decided I want to make the sky prettier. So I went to the OG Cloud Edger stencil. This is my first ever stencil that I purchased from A Colorful Life Designs. This is what brought me to the company, was this brilliant, unique, there were none like it on the market at the time when this one came out. This was like the original, and my mind was blown, and I still find myself reaching for it all the time. It's unmatched, and I love it. So I'm just going to ink blend some simple clouds in there, and how gorgeous is that? So I did cut it down with a stitched edge rectangle die, and I'm attaching it to a card base that's 4¼ inches by 5½. I have some tape runner here, and that panel is exactly the same size. So there's no border. It's just got that cool stitched finished edge. So that's basically going to finish the stenciling design, but I do decide to put on some card bling just to add a little bit of something special, a little, nothing that'll take away from the scene, but just a little bit of shine. So I'm going to put a few of these down just to check the color and make sure that it's the color I want to use. It's Rainbow Pearl Clear. I haven't actually used this one a lot, but I need to remember to because this was gorgeous. Put it down in odd numbers, and that's going to finish the card. So super quick and easy Easter card. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Be sure to check out the rest of the March release and use my coupon for big time savings. Thank you. Have a good day.